What's going on, everyone? We're going to do a little technical analysis recap on the SPY, which is the S&P 500. I know a lot of you guys like to intraday day trade options on the SPY, so today was a little bit of a choppier day. The reason being is that, we were stuck in the middle of a range today. We really did not break out over yesterday's highs. We did not even come close to taking out yesterday's lows. One thing I want you guys to take into account, if we can't get above yesterday's highs, we're not going higher. If we don't break down below yesterday's lows, we are not going lower. So if we stay within that trading range, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's no trade opportunities, but what it means is you're not going to get a whole lot of follow through. You need to go on scalp mode. You need to go on to a mindset of I'm going to size down, and when I get profits and I have them in my hands, I'm just going to sell, right? And if it decides to go for another 100% after you sell, so be it, right? It's better to take something off the table than to end up taking nothing off the table and in fact getting money taken from you. So with that kind of being said here, I don't want to give the impression that the stock market is not going higher, and I don't want to give the impression that the stock market can't go lower, right? But for the overall sentiment and the thesis of where we stand, this is bullish price action, okay? Extremely bullish price action. One, we are still over the 5-day moving average. That is the shortest nearest term sentiment. What that means is that we are power trending on a move higher. Now, does every day have to, explode higher? No. Some stocks are going to get pulled up. Other stocks who have been running for quite some time are going to rest and relax, and that's going to cause the index to kind of flutter around and go sideways. Now, until we start taking out a previous day's low, and until we start losing that 5-day moving average, is when I would kind of switch bias short term for the next day into short mode in case an opportunity presents itself. Right now, what we really need to be looking at is letting the pullbacks kind of go, allowing those stocks or indexes to come into rising support, bounce off those areas, and then go higher, right? That's what we should be looking for, okay? I understand it gets a little hard. You want to short, then you want to go long, and you want to short, and you want to go long. That's generally when you're going to start chopping yourself up. So, tomorrow, if the SPY closes below 410, then going into Monday, which is next week, I will look to try to short some stocks to the downside with a potential price target of around 406, 407. If we do take out this 2-day high here, which is sitting at around 415.92, 416, stocks can go higher. The S&P can definitely touch 417.80s. That's the next supply zone. And then over that is around 419.60. And then over that is 422. Now, I would not expect it to get all the way up to 422. Maybe it's something like 417, 418, and then kind of just go sideways and then maybe start to back test towards the end of the day. So that's one thing that I want you guys to look for. If we do take out today's highs, we have potential to 417. That's the trade that you're looking for to the long side. If we want to take something to the short side, we are really going to need to crack, 411 and then put in a low and then wait for a next hour candle or the next hour candle to kind of take out that low. And then that's when we're going to want to get short. So again, just because we break this doesn't mean we want to go short right off the bat. We're going to need to confirm that price action. But if we do go to the long side, 415.28, and then, around let's call it 416 for the sake of the video to make things easy. Over 416, we have room about $1.50 higher. Over 417.57, we've got more room higher. That's when I think things can get aggressive, but treat it as a scalp. And the reason I say that is if you take 5 contracts of the SPY over today's highs, and then you sell 3 for about $1 profit, right? You sell 3 for $1 profit, you hold those last 2 runners, and if we do decide to break and run, well, then you're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. And if we do decide to pull back, you can just cut those for break even, but you still profited on the first 3. I hope that understands. If you guys want to trade with me each and every single day live, make sure to join my Discord. That Discord link is down in the description box below. Again, I'm going to be closing the Discord very, very soon. I only take on a couple of students each and every single month. But if you guys are serious about being around the community of people, that's the one thing that a lot of traders don't think that they can do. A lot of new traders think that you guys can learn this all by yourself. Now, you guys can, but the learning curve is going to be quite extensive. 10, 15, 20 years ago, did people, have all of these Discords and these community groups and these YouTube videos on how to learn how to trade? No. So what was needed to be done in the past, right? What needed to be done in the past is try to sit there, trial and error, try strategies, build a trading plan, fail, and then finally you learn what to do, what not to do. Why not just speed up that process by trading with people who know what they're doing already? So that way, if you get into a trade and it's a horrible trick, excuse me, if you guys get into a horrible trade, someone can be there to kind of tell you, hey, this is a horrible trade. It's broken your stop loss. You need to get out of this trade or else you're going to lose a lot of money. It kind of starts to resonate with you and sink in, versus when you trade by yourself and you get into a bad trade, you sit there and you kind of hold and you don't tell anyone. And then next thing you know, you're down 80-90% on your options contracts. I hope you guys are not doing that. Why don't you just get with a mentor, get with, you know, a trading community, learn a strategy that is proven to be successful, and then have someone hold you accountable, right? When you hold yourself accountable, you know, it's a lot easier to hold other people accountable, right? So come trade with us. The link is down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.